Hi, my name's Elijah Carll. I graduated from the Acton Academy main campus in Austin, Texas, East Austin. And I graduated May of this year, though technically I had finished all my badges and work and stuff around November of 2021. Um, so the graduation ceremony, I had to wait for that for a little bit. Right now I am currently a freshman at UTSA, and I am part of the CAP program, which basically means I go to a school like UTSA in San Antonio, UT San Antonio, for a year, and if I get good grades, I can transfer over to UT Austin sophomore year. So I'm currently a psychology major, but I'm hoping when I transfer over to UT Austin next year, I can pursue the radio film TV program. The program's really good there at UT Austin, so I want to try and pursue that. Film production, screenwriting, stuff like that. Let's see, I'm reading from the email here. Um, let's see, thinking back, my favorite moment at Acton, probably the apprenticeships, honestly. Being able to, I guess, very literally figure out like what I want to do and things that I'm interested. So like, I thought, oh, maybe psychology is my path. Maybe that's what I want to focus on. And I did an apprenticeship with Dr. Jennifer Trapani, who's a child psychologist and actually got her PhD at UT Austin. And I think I started to realize after that apprenticeship that psychology and therapy were things that I was interested in, but I was more interested in film production, screenwriting, internet content creation. So for my third apprenticeship, I actually ended up working for two large YouTube channels that I actually watched as a kid, that are based in Austin, The Modern Rogue and Scam Nation under Brian Brushwood, who's a magician, fire eater. I ended up doing a 120-hour apprenticeship with him as a production assistant, camera operator, a social media editor, and episode creator. I wrangled in a few guests, set up a few episodes, and then also helping with like physical events. Whenever we were selling, merch at a convention or whatnot. And so doing that apprenticeship both of those apprenticeships made me realize, especially the latter, made me realize that one, a career in, I guess, I'm not sure what you would call it, but making things, either putting stuff on the internet, film, TV, content creative production, also using new platforms like YouTube and, other social media platforms. There was something that I could do there. It wasn't just a pipe dream, right? There were skills that I had that I could apply to that. And so after that apprenticeship, my boss, Brian Brushwood, and his manager, Corey Cranfill, said, hey, let's, give you a job as an actual PA, and we'll pay you to be a PA. And that was in, I started that apprenticeship in May of 2021, and after 120 hours, got a paid position as a production assistant / camera operator, basically doing the same stuff that I was doing during my apprenticeship. So I think Acton gave me the tools to be able to make something like that possible. Be able to write a quality email, understanding, I guess, the value of an internship or an apprenticeship like that is, I think, the number one. If you don't get anything out of Acton, that is the thing that you will get out of Acton by far, is being able to get a practical, experience like that. And even if in the 3 apprenticeships that you do, you don't like any of them, well, now you have 3 letters of recommendation, hopefully you can get those, but, it's required as part of the badge that you get your 3 letters of recommendation, um, one from each apprenticeship. So being able to have 3 of those out of high school, I think that's, important. It shows that you have a, I guess, diverse experience when it comes to, you know, learning what you want to do, learning what your, carrot on a stick is, what you're passionate about. Um, and yeah, and then also, I guess, one other thing that I found really, uh, that I really liked as part of the academic program was being able to, in my junior and sophomore year, be able to write my own genre badges. So essentially, setting up a 6 week plan of, hey, this is the thing that I'm going to create, right? And being able to submit that as part of my high school work. Those that kind of scared me at first, but I ended up making some things that I was really proud of. I did some short stories that I was, happy with. I wrote a prototype uh, genre and quest badge that focused on screenwriting, and that sort of allowed me to learn more about that. And yeah, and then also like writing a, a long form cosmic horror piece that maybe you could describe as like a short story, but it's a bit longer than the other things that I was writing. That I was really proud of that, and it kind of reminded me that, oh, that's something I can do. Um, so yeah, I was really happy with that. So yeah, those are 2 things that I'm you know uh, really like about acting, and I think that um, almost anybody, if you go to acting, you can get those 2 things out of it at the bare minimum, and that I think those things are really good. Um, and then let's see, why would I want to connect with other Actum alumni? Well, I miss you guys. Yeah, I've been here in San Antonio for a month, and love to connect, see how you guys are doing, and then also other Actum alumni. I'm curious to see what you guys are up to. I know Austin isn't the only location. Um, yeah, that's what's going on with me. I'm trying to figure out what else to talk about. Uh, my superpower. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. That's what's going on with me. I'm in my dorm right now, uh, and yeah, I think that acting. I don't. Uh, I yeah. I'm really happy here. Sorry, I don't know what else to say. I'm just trying to think of other things to say. But yeah, that's my video, and I'll just probably stop it here. Thanks for watching.